If there's one thing I learned from all my childhood years bawling my eyes out in the Chuck E. Cheese playpen, it's that animatronics, these god-awful monstrosities, are the scariest things ever. Just look at their lifeless eyes shifting back and forth, locking on to its victims, and jankily moving their gross robot bodies to play their devil's tunes, and tell me they're not plotting the downfall of man. I used to think that I was a little pussy boy being afraid of these lovable characters growing up, like I was the only one that could see through their ruse. Until 2014 came along and I found out that a lot of people hated these characters. Because around that time in 2014, a little horror game came out called Five Nights at Freddy's, where your goal was to survive 5 nights in a Chuck E. Cheese style restaurant while haunted animatronics tried to hunt you down and kill you. This game took the internet by the balls and milked it for all it was worth. I mean, that's how balls work, right? Milk is stored in the balls. We know that, right? Countless other games, memes, songs, animations, and an annoying-ass fan base all spawned from the success of this game. So much so to now, 8 years later, the newest game in the series, Security Breach, is taking over the internet. I swear, I cannot scroll for more than 5 seconds on any social media without seeing, "I wanna fuck Freddy Fazbear." "No, I wanna fuck Roxy." "No, Chica's the hot one, I wanna fuck her." Y'all are sick in the head. But either way, this resurgence of popularity has reminded me of something. Did y'all know that they made a live-action Five Nights at Freddy's movie starring Nicolas Cage? Kind of. The movie is called Willy's Wonderland, and it's about Nick Cage getting caught in a small town having to clean the local Chuck E. Cheese style restaurant overnight as a group of animatronic animals try to kill him.
I'm gonna feast on your face!
Sound familiar? And okay, it might not be Five Nights at Freddy's exactly, but I had to find some way to get all the feral 8-year-old fans to watch this video. Y'all got pranked! Pranked! But regardless, this movie is low budget, corny as hell, and I absolutely love it. Now, I did find out about this movie through Elvis the Alien's video on it, and originally I wasn't gonna make a video as well because his is already really good. But while his video is more of a critical deep dive and review,
ultimately, this movie is bad. I'm not ashamed to admit that, it's bad.
I'm gonna spend this whole video sucking the movie off and enjoying every second of it. Besides, I have a lot of time to kill. I'm actually on the job right now working security for my local restaurant, Pat's Play Place, and nothing really goes on around here, see? So let's watch a movie! So the opening scene sets the stage for what we're about to see. A random couple gets chased through Willy's Wonderland, and they use the classic zoom in and out to convey an attack technique. It's a lovely way to establish the goofy tone, and it's one of my favorite stupid techniques. Sorry, I'll get you a snack. Next, we are introduced to the main character. Meet Nicolas Cage. He likes fast cars, drinking purple flurp, and fucking your wife. Basically, he's an all-around badass that doesn't need to use words to get his point across. Literally. He does not say a single word this entire movie.
Where'd you say you're from? Oh, you one of those guys don't want to look back, huh?
All he does is have long stare downs and grunt loudly about every 10 seconds. And I wouldn't have it any other way. He pops a tire driving through a small town and has to get help from the local mechanic. The only problem? He ain't got the cash to fix it.
Oh, cash only, huh? And in advance.
Man lives off the land and pure adrenaline. Who needs cash when you have a sharp beard and the Declaration of Independence in your trunk? I would fuck Nick Cage, and you would too. We're only human here, let's all be honest. So the mechanic sends Nick over to Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome as well as Willy's Wonderland, and he tells Nick he'll pay for the tire if he spends the night cleaning the restaurant. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, shows him around, introduces him to the animatronics, and locks him in for the night, fully setting us up for a good time.
Congratulations. You are officially on staff.
He starts cleaning up before coming across an old pinball machine that he seems somewhat attracted to. He fiddles with the buttons, runs his finger along the glass, and gently strokes the shaft. I mean plunger. Oh God, what is happening to me? Fuck. Now, it was at this point in the film that I thought I knew what was gonna happen. I figured he would clean until finding out something was amiss, narrowly escape their attacks, pull some classic Five Nights at Freddy's shit and outsmart them before finding out the town's secret. You know, the works. This is not what happened. All is revealed at this scene right here, the first attack.
I'm gonna feast on your face!
Oh God, watch out, Nick, he's gonna kill you! In the first encounter, Nick Cage breaks a mop, pulls some Nightwing shit, beats the fuck out of the ostrich, and rips its spine out. Holy shit. Yup, this is not your classic trapped inside with a bunch of monsters type movie. This is a bunch of monsters trapped inside with an angry Nick Cage kind of movie. In fact, he's so powerful that throughout the movie, they use this thunder sound effect whenever he hits one of the robots. There's only one sound effect that could have been better here. Nice. And you'd think after this attack, maybe he would be more cautious, maybe inspect the other animatronics, or try to leave and tell Doug Dimmadome. But he doesn't. That is not his style. He was paid to clean this restaurant, and by God, that's what he's gonna do. Better change your shirt. Can't go cleaning the place looking like a slob. You gotta be presentable. Put some duct tape on your wounds like the man you are, and off to clean the bathroom he goes. Words cannot describe how happy I am with the direction of this movie. It's like playing Five Nights at Freddy's, but if I had the option to play as Doom Guy, an unhinged, mute, energy drink addicted, pinball playing, and respectable dressing Doom Guy, who is also Nicolas Cage. So back to it, Nick Cage starts cleaning the bathroom in what I can only describe as one of the most oddly satisfying scenes in any movie. We watch as he takes this disgusting, shit-stained ridden bathroom and clean every nook and cranny of it, and it's in like real time. As if Nick Cage killing animatronics didn't already scratch that itch in my brain, now it's a cleaning ASMR video. I'm so satisfied. Hello Oscars? Are you paying attention here? This is what the people want. And I'll reiterate, it shows the entire process of cleaning this bathroom. It makes me think the director was just like, okay Nick, now you're gonna clean this whole bathroom, then you'll do my laundry, and then you'll head to the kitchen to cook the crew some dinner. And then after that, we'll start filming the scene. And then round 2 begins against Gus the Gorilla.
Gorilla greeting.
As he tries to destroy his freshly cleaned bathroom. Ooh, you done fucked up now, Gus. He just cleaned that bathroom. We watched how hard he cleaned that bathroom. Fuck him up, Nick! Absolutely brutal. My king never loses. Reminds me of when I was a kid and my mother would curb stomp my head into the toilet anytime I made a mess. I'm kidding, she never did that. She would just give me swirlies. It's at this point in the movie that we're shown just how unhinged this man is. Not only does he adamantly take breaks to play pinball as if nothing's wrong, per Doug Dimmadome's request.
And be sure to take breaks. Always good to pace yourself.
But this man slams down purple flurp like no one's business. I can only assume those cans have a mixture of pure ecstasy, PCP, and maybe a bit of Gatorade to keep him going. God, I love Nicolas Cage. Hey, what are you doing? Where do you think you're going? Get back there. Yeah, that's what I thought. God, the nerve of these robots. Anyway, next we're introduced to the helpless victims, I mean side characters, a group of teens that know the restaurant's secret and are hell-bent to burn the place down. They realize that Nick is inside and decide they have to help him. There's also this little scene where she tries to warn him through a window that he's in danger, and he flat out ignores her.
You're not safe in there, we gotta get you out.
And for some reason it reminds me of this scene from The Hobbit 3.
I'm listening. On behalf of the people of Lake Town.
Just thought it was funny. So these dumbass teens decide they need to get in there and save him. The only problem is that they are not Olympian demigods with balls the size of Volkswagens like my man Nicolas Cage. So they pretty quickly start dying. Meanwhile, Nick is on break, killing it in pinball, so you know he ain't helping. They slowly get picked off before our hero's break ends, and he easily lays waste to another pussy-ass animatronic. The main teen finally warns Nick, "Hey man, these animatronics want to kill you. We came to help, follow me to the exit." To which Nick replies, "Are you crazy? He has a job to do. He would never leave his post before his shift ends." My man is dedicated to his job, no matter how dangerous. Which got me thinking, is this movie some kind of deep allegory for the American workforce and the growing disdain that young people have for their employers, contrasted by the blind corporate loyalty of the older generation? No, it's just a movie about killing robots, you big dumb nerd. Shut up. And so the cycle continues. Animatronic kills moronic teen, Nick kills animatronic, Nick takes his break to drink purple flurp and play pinball, and repeat. The scariest of the animatronics, if you can even call it scary, is this one right here, specifically because of this scene.
Come play with me.
I hate when things move like that, like crab walking and going really fast around the screen. But I also wonder if I can do that effect. Alright, let's try this. That fucking hurt. I bet that looked really fucking stupid, and I just hurt myself doing that for nothing. There's also two teens that decide to go off and have sex, because of course they do. Even though the guy was specifically trying to leave earlier.
So you know what? I'm out this bitch. Baby, let's go.
It's staring at us.
Well then let's give it a show. What you talking about? Baby, get into it.
Pussy's so good and make you go brain dead. I'm just saying, dude, while you were messing with the blonde chick, Nicolas Cage was right there. He was right there, dude. So the teens keep getting killed.
Speaking of backwards inbreds, where'd Bob and Kathy go?
The one kid calls the police.
We're at Willy's.
Nick decides to one-shot a couple of them. Until finally, the sheriff shows up. She gives a long-winded explanation on why the town needs to sacrifice people to Willy, and she handcuffs Nick so he can finally die. It doesn't work, of course. With hands behind his back, he takes out two of them, crushing one with his thighs. Oh no, what's happening to me? Ahahaha, bring them thighs over here, Nick. No, I'm just kidding. The joke's gone on long enough. I don't actually want to fuck Nick Cage. Come on now. So finally, we come to my favorite scene in the movie. After killing almost all of the animatronics, he gets ready to face another. And then his watch starts beeping, signifying, oh, it's break time. You got this one, bestie. Here's your knife back, bye. Before returning to his pinball machine for an epic song and dance montage. And I know you guys are tired of me dancing in every video, and I know y'all think it's cringy, but fuck you. I am so tired after that. Anyway, after the montage, it's time for the final battle. Nick versus Willy himself. Willy and Nick face off, and at first, Nick gets his ass beat, showing just how powerful Willy is. And I ain't talking about my Willy, because mine ain't powerful at all. But that doesn't stop our hero. He prepares for the rematch. He gathers his energy drinks, duct tapes his wounds, and emerges, ready to strike Willy down. This scene got my blood pumping. I remember when I went to see this on opening night, the audience was going nuts. In fact, I actually think I have a clip from that moment. The fight ensues. Nick lets his inner beast out of the cage, hence the name, not everybody knows that, and he beats Willy to a bloody pulp. And as our hero finishes the job he set out to do and the sun rises, what song do they play for his exit? Freebird. Of course it's Freebird. What else would it be? Never mind the fact that Freebird costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to license per movie, and this movie only had a $5 million budget. They weren't gonna budge on that one. The mechanic and Doug Dimmadome get murked. The orphan teen decides, fuck it, I'm gonna stick with this guy. He shares his purple flurp with her, and they ride into the sunset. Credits roll, and I stand up to salute every single person that helped make this movie possible. Wow, let me tell you, I love this movie so much. You gotta understand, there's a fine line between embracing the campiness of a movie and becoming just another shitty parody. And this movie just does me some type of way. Oh, it's so good. But that's all for this video. Thank you so much for Oh, are you kidding me? Where's this stupid robot at? I'm gonna lose my job over this.
I'm going to clean my sprockets with your scalp.
Thanks so much for watching, for real this time. I appreciate you a ton. I just got over COVID, which is why this video took so long, and I plan to make so many new videos this year. I'm really excited, and we're very close to 10K, so tell your friends, tell your parents, join the channel. Hope you all like it, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.